Isn't it
For
so
like 10
fucking
pounds-ish.
stupid how you can fluctuate that fucking stupid goddamn motherfucking 10 pounds just from a week of lazy?
Yeah, bro, I hear you. Or
I
like,
don't even want to talk. Like, I got a little comfy with Jen for a minute.
oh, bro,
When
it
we first got
happens.
together,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were just laying around, fucking eating donuts out of each other's asses and stuff like that. And
Well, dude, sometimes you got to. You know, I hear you. And then it's like,
not literally, but fuck.
well, I would hope if you were eating donuts, you're at least getting a Timbit out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can get a whole donut in there, unless it's a Long John and a non-classy lady, you can get maybe one of those in there.
Fucking whoop my ass. Talking that shit.
It's fucking hilarious, man. No, I totally, dude, I agree. You're like, it's always, I swear, when we come back from vacation, I always from then out, because in vacation, dude, there's
Do you
almost
still work out on vacation? See,
no,
I can't do it.
no, dude, hell no.
I gotta. Even when I'm in
Like I
my lazy
would.
week, I still work out,
See,
and I
I
still
love,
do
yeah,
3 days, minimum, and that's like a very minimum. Like
dude,
typically,
yeah.
5 is my
So
minimum
like
week.
my whole thing when we go on vacation, like when I'm like, say I'm at an all inclusive resort like that, dude, yeah, you can go to the gym and work out and stuff, and that's great. But like with the kids and everything, I'm like, dude, I'm just taking a week to relax, give my body some. But dude, I do go stir crazy a little bit not working out or doing anything.
I get too
But then
mad.
you like eat like an asshole and
Yeah.
drink like an asshole, and then it's like, well, all right, I
It's
gained
just
12
mainly my
pounds.
mental health. I'm trying to keep under wraps.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
I'll go off like a loose cannon real quick. Those red frames are fucking dope.
Thanks, man. Yeah, bro. Oh, getting in the Christmas spirit and such.
Fucking I love the hair. Fucking
Thanks, brother.
just looking like a G.
And just being all put together and such. Well, dude, it's like one of those things where if you're gonna have like a homeless style beard, you have to be like somewhat put together everywhere else.
So yeah, I get
Like
it.
the more you let the beard fly, the more you're like, I have to be dapper somewhere else.
I went to
Otherwise,
trim mine down last night.
I
Jen put the
can't.
H nail on no nail on that.
Yeah,
First
dude.
time.
I'm not. I. It's funny, dude, because for the longest time, Sam used to tell me like when it was getting way too ridiculous, where she's like, "Okay, like this is not going well." Like literally, she would tell me all the time, like starting to look like a terrorist. That was always like the first move, starting to look like a terrorist, or you're looking homeless, and I'm like, "All right, sounds good." And then it was like,
was that?
dude, it's so ridiculous. But then it was like, I get it. So I would normally like trim it up and stuff, but like I swear, for years she told me she hates beards. Never wanted me to have a beard. When we first got together and I was rocking the greasy chin strap. And she was like, no, I don't want you to have a beard. And I'm like, I'm gonna grow a beard back again. Once I grew the beard back, she was like, I don't really hate beards.
I'm gonna be
And I've
so
never
honest.
not had one, man.
The day, like I had to cut my beard for my last court. My lawyer made me grow my hair back. Made me cut my beard.
Oh,
And I fought that tooth and nail. And my buddy
it
was
just
on the
doesn't
phone call.
feel
He's like,
right.
"You're gonna fight somebody over your hair and your." I was like, it was the first time I'd ever been censored by somebody that wasn't my family or a loved one.
Dude, I hear you. Where you're
I
like,
was so fucking mad. Man, was I mad? It was when I went in to cut that shit off. I was like, motherfucking
I hear you, dude.
white trash. It's one of the reasons why I fucking hate old white men so much because of that.
Dude, but yet at the same time, old
But
white
again,
men are typically the guys that got greasy beards. You know what I'm saying?
we're going to meet a conservative judge, Dustin. You need to have
Oh,
shaved face, grown hair, make yourself look.
see that
I
shit.
look great. That fucking beard was down to here. It
Bro,
was
I agree.
majestic. I took care of the beard.
Exactly. If anything, when you got a solid beard and like it's not just train wrecky,
Yeah.
dude, you can tell that guy puts in some effort. Keep that going. If anything.
My feelings were so hurt. It's been a year and I'm still on that.
No, I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you, man. Honestly, the only time I've shaved my beard, probably, well, dude, in my children's entire lives, Brody seen me once without a full tilt beard. Where like I was literally, he was like maybe 2, dude, 2 or 3. I was like just trimming it, and
Yeah.
he like was trying to get my attention, and he jumped up and grabbed my arm, and I just zip, and it like trimmed right down, and like I literally hit the bottom of like my chin. I was like, well, all right, and
That's
like
nice going.
yeah, I had no guard on it or anything, dude, so it went like straight to skin, and I was
Oh.
like, all right, I trimmed it right off.
Could try a new bold look.
Oh, bro, yeah, you go dirty handlebar, and then, but then, dude, I feel like if you go dirty handlebar mustache and then grow your beard back in, you kind of look like what are those guys called a schnauzer with a big old beard.
I've
It
been
just,
I've been handlebar in my mustache.
bro, I feel like every time I do it, I could so easily get the big greasy handlebar going, but then, dude, I feel like everything gets stuck in it, dude.
It's hard to maintain,
It's so
but it's
frustrating.
nice when you get the wax in there and then you can push everything to the side.
Oh, I agree, dude. But it's
I
like,
can't eat soup with a beard.
no, bro, everything is a flavor saver in there. Everything.
Literally.
Like, ridiculous. You drink a coffee, it's in your mustache.
Yeah.
Beer in your mustache. Anything. Food. Absolutely.
Bad fart for a while will stick
Bro,
around.
it'll get there.
And it'll
Stays.
linger.
Oh, bro.
And you just fucking soap in your fucking mustache like it's no tomorrow.
Oh my god, dude. That's a toughie. Imagine you're one of those dudes who just eat ass all day. That's a roughie.
What a fucking life.
Can you like kind of permanently give yourself pink eye if that happened? You know what I'm saying? You just look like you're stoned 24 hours a day. Just because it's like right there.
Just be eating ass.
That'd be brutal. Dude, I gotta say, honestly, it just made me think of the most random thing. But like, dude, pink eye. For it, honestly, one of the funniest things ever ever to me, man, was like, have you ever done something just so immature and stupid with your friends, but it just seemed like it was totally worth it all the time?
Life.
Dude, yeah. Man, so when I used to work for Tech Savvy in the office, me and my buddy Sean used to just do the stupidest things together all day, like just bored, hanging out at work, you're sitting in a cubicle. It's just the worst. So we literally, like, I don't know if you're a kid and you ever used to like cup a fart and throw it at someone.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, like, dude, I'm pretty lethal with that. I got wicked good at it. Him and I would do it all day long to each other. Dude, I did it the one day. I caught him so good. Well, he was on a conference call, so he couldn't run away. And, dude, I got him. Somehow, I majestically cupped a fart in like a physical solo cup, both hands. So I had one cupped up on top of each other. Toss him in his face as I walk by. And, dude, shows up the next day, double pink eye. Greatest, bro. Greatest, dude. He comes in and he's like, dude, I had to get a prescription. We got to stop that. Straight up double pink eye him, dude.
It's funny to like threaten everybody with a pink eye if you fuck around.
That's it. Yeah, you better watch out, dude. I can give you pink eye all day.
Shit.
I ain't even shook about it. I'll get you.
Cup of fart. And
it's honestly one of the greatest things that I taught my kids. It's cup and farts.
That's what your kid's getting for Christmas.
Oh yeah, bro. That'll be the joy of, dude. I gotta say, so I got him yesterday at Toys R Us.
Yeah. Sorry?
No, in Windsor, and surprisingly, bro, it felt like almost like as weird as it sounds, like a sad nostalgia thing to see Toys R Us closing, man.
It's been closing since we were kids, man.
I know, but I mean, like,
I was at the Sarnia. That's where I did all my Christmas.
Yeah, but I mean, like, actually closing. You know what I mean? Like, because they've been closing forever.
Yeah.
But I mean,
30 years.
But it's like now they're actually going.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. They've been closing forever.
Yeah, man. So I don't
it's
know.
like a 10-year process.
It's been like a fucking few decade process.
The funny thing is like the whole time they said they've been closing.
They put in Sarnia, they put like a whole play zone in there.
Yeah.
Fresh.
No shit. See, they had one in the fucking Windsor one too. I was like, what the fuck is that?
So fresh there too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yet it's literally, dude, there was like nothing really there. Like they had that whole massive side of the store was down to like a few aisles.
Oh, Sarnia was all jam packed.
Still like normal.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was like the one in London forever was like that. That was the one we'd always take the kids to, but the one in Windsor, man, as a kid, I used to go to the same store. I mean, yeah, it don't look the same, but it's been in the same shitty location forever.
Well, Papa didn't take us to Toys R Us.
Nah.
We didn't see Toys R Us. We got wooden block games.
Yeah, bro. I
That's
hear
not
you.
true. Putting Lala and Papa out there.
Oh man, that was the thing, dude. See, that's the one thing that's different for my kids, man. Like, I didn't really have grandparents or anything, man. Like, I didn't have none of that. They were all dead before, like, or they died when I was really young. Like, they all. I think my mom's dad was the last one. He passed away when I was like 9.
Yeah.
So it was like pretty much my and like, dude, my sister was born like a month or right around when he passed away. So
Okay.
it's like she's never had grandparents. I
I
had one.
my dad's parents. So my dad's dad, like I'm named after. We're all generational Morleys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was like my best friend. I got to hang out with him until I was probably 20, but like
That's sick.
Christmas presents were like going through his shop stuff and
That's what I feel
I
like
found
shit
this
should
little
be.
knife. I can remember finding this little knife. I just found it again the other day,
Fuck yeah.
and it was something rusty thing that he's like, "Well, you go stab that out in the grass for 10 minutes, shine it up. Merry Christmas."
There you go, man. Hell yeah, dude. See, I feel like that's what it's supposed to be like, man. Like,
I learned way more from that man
oh
in
yeah,
from that kind of style. Like
yeah,
my dad, bless his heart, he worked his nuts off to get to a specific space where it wasn't generational poverty.
yeah.
Because when I was first born, I was living in a trailer for the first couple of years,
Oh yeah, bro.
and like, so dad didn't. He was in business, didn't get a chance to show what Oz could show.
See, dude, I get you, man. Like, my family was sort of the same, man. Like, my dad, growing up, was a foster kid, man. Like, taken away from his family.
Yeah,
Typical native story, which sucks, but yeah, I mean, he went through
my
foster home
dad.
after foster home, man, to where, eventually he landed with my family that I've known forever, the Grants and Windsor, and they were awesome. But even then, they didn't have a lot either,
Mm,
man. My
seems like
grandparents worked their asses off, but they didn't have anything really. And even like my mom's family was sort of the same.
the '60s would have been a shit time to
Oh,
grow up.
well, you know what, dude?
You were either poor or you were.
Yeah, but you know what,
There
dude?
was
I feel like it's sort of the same. Even I mean, now there's a big old gap, but when we were kids, it was still even like that, man. Like, and
there's just much more resources.
well, dude, I'll put it this way, man. Like, I noticed a massive difference when I went to the Christian school. So when you get sent to a private school as a kid and you don't come from money, you instantly realize there's a gap. Like a massive gap, dude. It was so odd as a kid.
Did not to cut you off in
Yeah.
your massive gap. Did we even
No.
introduction?
What up? Episode 4. Going from eating ass to Christmas presents. Welcome to our holiday special.
Cheers, my dude.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, the most random shit. But yeah. So, dude, do you got any kind of Christmas traditions or anything you guys do?
Yeah. So probably go watch Christmas Story with my
Nice.
mom.
There you
she's
go.
a fucking hate the movie.
No shit.
Do you want to know what I did this year? I got her the leg.
No way.
I've been looking. They're just so expensive.
Yeah.
Dude, it cost me $300 just to ship that bitch.
That's hilarious.
It was not fucking hilarious. The insurance on it, everything, like.
Oh shit, bro.
I got like actual size.
That's sick.
Oh yeah. I was looking for the little leg lamp. It was like $275 for just a little.
Yeah, bro.
To get the actual size.
That's sick.
Oh. So
That's sick,
you
dude.
tattooed it on my leg.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, there you go, Mom. There's your gift.
Dude, that's sick.
So,
those things are, I would totally rock one of those. They're so sick.
I thought about it if she pisses me off between now and then.
Yeah, just keeping it.
Still hasn't come in yet.
Just keeping it and rubbing it in. Look what I got.
Yeah, I'll fucking put that up in my own window.
Yeah, no shit. That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is with Christmas movies from back then, dude. We're so terrible that
They're the
like, and
worst.
you know what's funny, man, is like, do you have like a nostalgia one that you made your kids watch?
No.
Because like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of do, and they weren't down as much. But like, I make my kids watch Eight Crazy Nights, like the Adam Sandler movie.
That's funny.
Like that makes sense to me.
I kind of think I might be watching it. I forgot all. I used to do that old man's voice so perfectly.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that honestly, that movie makes me laugh like crazy, man. And like to me, Christmas movies that I love are like the most random Christmas movies. They all are like things like a very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
That's good.
Yeah, I make my kids watch that.
I
Like you got to, because like, dude, I can't do the classics. My
well that's
parents, when I was a kid, so like Christmas Story, thank God they weren't that into it. My parents were worse, bro. Dude, White Christmas?
yeah, fuck that.
That Bing Crosby bullshit?
Fuck that.
Tap dancing motherfuckers?
They do the heebie-jeebies so
Oh,
bad.
bro. Dude, speaking of tap dancing motherfuckers, man. Dude, one year, my mom, like an ass, jokingly said to my aunt that I wanted tap shoes because my aunt and my mom used to tap dance. She actually bought tap shoes for me.
Tap shoes aren't cheap.
No, I know. But like,
She went out of her way to.
oh, bro, yeah. Like thinking like from all the white Christmas bullshit, like I fucking liked it. And dude, my mom catches wind of it ahead of time and was like, "Your aunt went and bought you tap shoes." And I may have jokingly said this, but you gotta put the motherfuckers on, and you gotta try to tap some shit in front of her so she don't get. So picture my like 12-year-old ass getting some tap shoes,
All I can see is you now in all
just
your
tapping like a
glory,
motherfucker.
just sitting there, fucking hands on hips, fucking.
Oh, just giving her, bro. No,
But I can only think of the circus act.
dude, that's probably what it was closer to. I was like, oh my god, like, are you serious? Dude, it was the worst. It was like the absolute dumbest fucking shit ever, man.
I think I'd be so angry if somebody got me tap shoes.
Dude, but yet at the same time, I would find that absolutely hilarious to do to someone else.
Like,
But
bro,
like, that's like, I don't know, man. That was like one of those gifts I got as a kid where I was like, fuck.
man, this is my first year that I'm excited to get my Christmas gift.
Yeah, no shit, eh?
So I picked it up.
Yeah.
I think Jen just keeps forgetting to pick it up.
Nice.
She got me that golf course, all the different golf courses.
Shit, yeah, bro. Shit, yeah.
Then I called the boys. I'm like, you guys need to get one of these so we can golf it.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. I definitely want to get a pass like that. Dude, my mom wants to take up golf, man. I was saying, like, she's, and
I
like,
want to join the ladies league at Hidden Hills.
oh, dude, for sure.
Where does she live?
She lives in Chatham. See,
Hidden
this is the
Hills
thing
is
that's
really
awesome, dude. Where, like,
Shout out Hidden Hills.
so, like, my mom is, like, now, like, in, you know, she's in her 60s, like, mid to late 60s now. And it's like, this is like the first time in her life where she's really getting to do things like just the way she wanted to do it forever.
Mm-hmm.
She was like one of those people that for the longest time, like, I don't know, where I feel like the majority of society lives, where like, you know, they let people kind of tell them what they should do and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually they get to a place in their life where they're like, why the fuck did I do that? And it sucks that a lot of them wait till they're, you know, like in her case, like in her fucking 60s. And she's only sort of just recognized this shit now. So now, dude, it is so hilariously dope. I'm so fucking proud of her to where she's like doing shit. Because, dude, after my parents split, she kind of was like, I need to focus on my family and stuff and focus on the grandkids and all that shit. And that's awesome. But,
Do you think, boo?
yeah, but she never really went out and did her own
Did her
thing.
own
So
thing.
now, dude, she's like working out every day, going to like, because she lives right by the senior center. She goes to the senior center and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's like doing line dancing, going and like playing pool and stuff every day, going
That
and
is awesome.
doing all this kind of dope shit. And I'm like, thank God. And then she was like, yeah, I want to go golfing. So I told her, man, I was like, you know, one round, me, you, and Adam will take her out golfing. Because, dude, Adam will love it. Probably the funniest thing ever with my mom one day was like, so there were like spurts for years with my mom where I would get my mom to get out of her shell for like, you know, maybe a month. And then I would push it too far. And then it would be like, then she would be like, okay, nope, I gotta get back a little bit. So there was like a phase where my mom was teaching in at Western in London, and her dental program, all the girls that worked with her were like massively younger than her,
Mm-hmm.
like huge age gap. But
Yeah.
she like started having some drinks with them occasionally and stuff like that. So I got her like into this margarita kick where she was just like loved having drinks for like probably a month.
What did she teach at Western?
She was teaching like dental hygiene and stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah, but it was funny as hell, dude. The one day she was like, we were having some drinks, and then Adam and I, our band, we were gonna go. I forget where we were playing, but we were like went to grab my brother from my mom's house and stuff, and my mom was having some drinks, so Adam and I were sitting out back having some drinks with her, and she was like, kind of looking at Adam and like kind of trying to flirt with him a little bit. You know, Adam, so he's just going around just laughing, having a good time, and then out of nowhere, my mom was just like, "Hey, you ever been with a big girl, Adam?" Out of nowhere, dude. Adam, I've never let her live that down. It was one of the funniest things. I've never seen Adam get embarrassed in my entire life. He turned like pure red. It was just like, "I'm good, thank you." It was so fucking funny, man. Oh my god.
It would be funny to see him because he's calm, cool. He's a pickle man.
Oh yeah, bro.
But-
Well, it would be the same. Like I gotta tell you, if his mom, if Bietta hit on me, dude, I wouldn't even know what to say.
There's certain moms that can't do it. Like you can't do that, man.
Dude, no, exactly, man.
I
Like,
know you too long.
oh my god, like his parents, I swear, are like second parents to me, man.
Yeah.
It feels like it for sure. Like,
I've been hit on by moms, but never one of my close friends' moms.
no.
I haven't had that experience. Thank God.
The funniest thing
I
was
wouldn't
like
be
my
able to handle
mom
my
barely
life.
remembered any of it.
Just pissed it.
Yeah, it was, and so when we remind her of it, she's like, "Oh man!" Like every time, it's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%.
What are you gonna do for next week for Christmas Day? You guys just home all day? You gonna drive
Yeah,
out?
dude. So we literally do Christmas here for the whole family because with Sam being an only child, her family and her parents, thank God, get along with my family,
Mhm.
which is awesome.
Mhm.
And like my father-in-law and my brother-in-law, like James, they get along really well and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like what we do every year is like Christmas Eve, we go and do like kind of like an easy sort of dinner with her parents and stuff, and just kind of hang out, have a couple drinks and stuff for Christmas Eve, and then we do a full tilt Christmas dinner on Christmas Day here for like my whole family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's like it's just easy too because it's like, well, honestly, not to brag, I'm the best cook in the family by far,
Yeah.
and like, so it's like, dude, I just cook all day Christmas Day pretty much.
I like that.
Yeah, I have a couple man sodas and cook. It's gonna be weird, dude. This is the first Christmas where I'm not gonna smoke any trees. It's weird.
It's a different year for you.
Yeah, dude. It's been a different situation all the way around.
How are you gonna stick with us? Do you think?
Dude, I honestly do. Like I don't know, eventually. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not gonna say that I'll never smoke again in my life or things like that, because dude, of course I will. But at the same time, I don't know, man. When I look at it now, it's for what it was doing for me then to now is just sort of ridiculous. Like it was funny. So like say like last week after the podcast, I got to tattoo one of my good buddies who was like a year sober, and like in the same sort of way that it helped you get sober and deal with pain, he's been using marijuana to get away from alcohol and things like that. And like it basically saved his life, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because him and I were talking about it because he's even sort of been like, I don't know if I want to forever smoke and stuff. Like, I don't need to. And like when we were talking about it, we recognized like how much of it I was just doing like for the sake of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is once I stepped away from it for a couple months, I'm like, I don't even know why I was in the first place. I have just as much fun and everything in life without it as I did with it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like all the things that I used to use it for pain and all that kind of stuff, once I got in shape, all that kind of inflammation and stuff like that went away.
Mhm.
So it's like a lot of the pain and like, things like that that I used it for, I kind of don't need it.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm really just using it just to be stoned.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, if I'm gonna pick something all day long to just do to get stoned, I'm eating mushrooms, dude.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Yeah.
That's the move for me.
Yeah.
That's something that'll never leave. I don't care how old I am. I will never not eat mushrooms.
I just found a pound of them in my closet.
Well, what up? Sounds like a Merry Christmas to me, bud.
Just sitting there moving stuff around. I bought like 2 pounds.
Oh man. See, I feel like mushrooms are like the greatest experience in the world to me, man. Like for some people, I get where people get kind of scared to do like hallucinogens and stuff. But the funny thing is like to me, mushrooms aren't really like a crazy hallucinogen. It does make me laugh when you see how, at least to me, dude. Like, and I feel like I'm wired different for all those sorts of things.
Every time I think about mushrooms, and this is a you'll remember very specifically, but I think you saved my life with mushrooms because back at the start of COVID,
Yeah.
um, I was fresh into my sobriety.
Oh yeah.
My pain was
Yeah.
really
I
bad.
remember that.
My depression was off the charts. My depression was so bad I
wasn't laughing at your depression. I was just laughing at the fact that I know where you're going with this, and the fact that like when I just thought about the fact that every time that someone tells me they're depressed, I'm like, you should eat mushrooms.
Yeah, it was bad. I remember.
I do
I'll
it to
never
everyone.
forget that.
Yeah, but
And
it fucking helps.
You said, Dustin, and I think it was this tattoo. Fuck,
One of them.
I'm never gonna guess what tattoo.
Yeah, they're all blended in now.
But you said take 7 grams of mushrooms,
yeah,
lay in your bed.
yeah.
And
Let your ego tell you what's up, man.
And I'll tell you what, my fucking ceiling had every color of paisley. And I just sat there, I'm like, oh my God, what have I done?
So you're like,
the next day,
yeah, you feel a million times better,
my
dude.
fucking depression.
Yeah, it's like gone.
7 grams of mushrooms will fucking do that.
Bro, that's the thing that makes me laugh is like, when I hear, so it's funny, like, because I've honestly gone down like,
I would not recommend anybody take 7 grams of mushrooms.
So I'm going to tell you the real honest truth is like, if you're the kind of person that gets anxious, don't fucking do that at all. But if you're also kind of secure in yourself and you know you're not going to do that, eating a god dose of mushrooms, like 7 grams, you can't run away from that. It's just there.
You can't sleep away from that.
Brother, my favorite dose for myself, which anytime that we're going to do mushrooms, I do at minimum, is a half ounce. I'll eat 14 grams and just ride that fun train. And like for me, I'll do that functionally, dude.
I know you will.
I ate 14 grams and went saw Blink 182
for an hour. Fuck, I don't know how you do it.
Dude, when we went to go see Blink the last time in Toronto, I ate 14 grams, man. And like, dude, I was at the Rogers Center, dude.
You're just looking out the window. Meanwhile, it's plywood.
Yeah, bro. Oh, man. It's just hilarious. But I will tell you, just like what happened to you, it worked for me, dude, that like eating mushrooms, I find that once you, and it's weird, dude, because I've always been curious on things like that. And then, I did mushrooms all the time in high school and stuff like that. But like, you would eat like a gram or like, maybe 2. You'd hear people that were like, oh, I had like 4 or 5. And then you look at them, you're like, I want to be like that guy. But then like the guy who got me, dude, and it's so funny to me because like once I saw him on Joe Rogan on his podcast and like his brother on his podcast and stuff, like Terrence McKenna. I've read Terrence McKenna's book on mushrooms probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. And like, it's ridiculous when I was like, okay, hold on. A scientist is just eating mass amounts of mushrooms and just going out in the forest, finding random psilocybin mushrooms, eating as many as you can and seeing what happens. And just doing pure science. That's also where I got every time I would do something reckless, I always say it's for science.
Yeah.
Fucking Terrence McKenna. For science, bud.
You
Gotta do it.
can't argue for something.
Yeah, but dude, that was the thing that like he talked about. 4 grams is like a good God dose, but 7 is where you kind of separate your ego. And it kind of, it's not really that, sure, you can have the internal dialogue, but all the things that you don't want to pay attention to just sort of pop up anyway.
I just bought a weighted blanket too.
Yeah, bro. It's dope. And like the funniest thing to me is that no matter what happens in that, I feel like even if you don't experience something crazy, you get like a legit mental reset. The
Mm-hmm.
next day you wake up and you're like, I feel like 20 pounds lighter.
I wish I'd done it earlier.
And like, bro, I can tell you, man, I like to do that at least once a year. But and I'm talking eat like 14 grams at least once a year. Dude, I did twice this year.
I don't think I'll ever cross that threshold.
Brother, again. Twice this year I ate a full ounce myself and just rode her out. Dude, on my birthday I ate a full ounce. And then it was insane. But yeah, like I was fine. But everyone that ate small amounts around me was just having a rough day.
Okay. I think
and that's why I'm saying
it's good for us to circle back.
Yeah, I'm built different, dude.
You can't even take a when they need to put you under.
So I'm like built different, dude. Like I have a natural immunity to anesthesia.
Yeah,
I don't. I feel like chemically, dude, I'm just built different. Even with like, and I think it's one of the reasons that I became so train wrecky for so many years is because like I would do things that sound like insane, but they would be functional to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with alcohol. Yeah, I drink occasionally. I don't, and like when I say drink occasionally, I'll have a beer or two watching a football game, something like that. Now, I haven't sat down and tried to get drunk in God knows how long. Maybe once a year I would do that. And dude, I could probably still to this day just sit down, grab 30 beers, drink them, and be perfectly fine.
It's very strange.
It's almost unheard of. Yeah. And like, dude, I can say like the most, and it makes me laugh because like at times, like I've been compared to like Andre the Giant, how he would drink like 100 beers. I couldn't do that. I would die.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I've drank like 2 cases of beer to myself in a day.
Yeah.
And just,
and it was, and like people need to understand because not everybody could just drop an ounce of fucking mushrooms.
Yeah, an ounce of mushrooms, dude, is going to get you. But I've done like things like, I think the most acid I ever took was like maybe 12 hits of acid. And like, that was a bit scary, but like at the same time, whatever. Like, so it was like, for me, all of those things, I've never once taken so much of something to where I didn't know what was going on, except for ketamine. I went in a K-hole twice where I like was completely detached.
What's ketamine like? Actually,
small dose, not a big deal. Small dose, it's like.
Isn't that what Musk? They all say Musk was on.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But then, like, the biggest one to me was DMT. DMT is where if you don't really, any atheist, I tell them to smoke DMT once.
And you'll have a Jesus moment. Oh, excuse me.
You'll definitely understand that there is. So, and why I say like atheist is because like anybody that says that there's nothing after this, do DMT one time then. And think about it logically in the fact that literally DMT is in all living things. When your body dies, when you die, your brain is flooded with DMT. When you smoke DMT, you are in a completely different realm. And it's weird because like a little bit, 15 minutes, similar to salvia, but more intense to where like you'll smoke, say like one hit, you're close your eyes, you're somewhere else, open your eyes, you're still here. 2, you're kind of gone. 3, you're gone. And like you're gone to where like you're not screaming and doing a bunch of dumb shit. None of that. You're mentally gone. And like the thing that's crazy is everybody that does it has the same experience where as you're going to wherever you're going, you experience a very bright white light. And then a lot of people have experienced talking to like a being or a presence. Mm-hmm. And like I experienced a presence to where I couldn't see what it was, but it felt like a person. It felt like I knew it, and it felt like I already had been there.
Interesting.
And like, so no matter what that taps you into or anything, I'm not telling people to just go do hallucinogens, but I'm saying that kind of stuff to me, man, as soon as you do that, there's no way, dude, that when that is like that, that there can't be, that it just stops here. Do you know what I mean? There has to be something. And like, that's the thing to me. It has to be something. Now, do I think everyone knows what that something is? Fuck no.
Kind of interesting.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, I always have been, man. I always have been, dude.
When
Like,
was the last time you did it?
oh man, probably, I don't know, probably 15 years ago.
Should we have an awakening?
Oh, bro, I would do it again for sure, man. I don't have any hangups on any type of hallucinogens or any of that kind of stuff. I'm
I've
always
always wanted to
solid.
try it.
Yeah, I'm
But
always
I want
down,
to do it
dude.
with somebody.
Oh yeah, dude. Don't worry. I'm everyone's safe space when it comes to hallucinogens, dude. Because no matter what, I'll be your ride or die guy. I never have a problem.
Just sit here and do a podcast.
It'd be a very odd podcast. We turn it on and we're both gonna just kind of sit here and mumble a little bit. Oh my gosh, dude.
See what I can handle.
Dude, honestly, one of the funniest things, if you want to see what a real experience can happen with hallucinogens, I'm pretty sure it was, and it still this day is one of my favorite clips of Ari Shafir, like the comedian. Dude, on the Legion of Skanks podcast, he did a massive dose of salvia, and literally you can see where it kicks him off and he's gone. But as he's coming back, he starts to sound like he's almost choking and like having a real tough time. And then it kind of comes to, and he's like, oh my gosh. And then he starts talking about his experience. And he thought in the 10 minutes that he was like, tripping balls, that he had lived like 3 months under the sea. He learned to breathe underwater, all this stuff. And when he was coming back, his body was physically having a hard time breathing air because mentally he's thinking he's choking because he's not underwater anymore.
That's funny.
Like, to me, dude, that's how intense your mental is on your body. That's why I tell people when you're dealing with mental health and stuff, eat some mushrooms, man. Eat some mushrooms, because at least mushrooms, dude, this is the only reason why I say that, is because mushrooms, to me, I wouldn't tell you to go out there and smoke some fucking salvia. That, to me, yes, there are things that all have their place. To me, my real belief on all that kind of stuff is if it came from the ground exactly as it is, then it was put here for a reason.
100%.
If humans didn't have to mess with it. It's like sort of the same thing. Like, that's how I feel about mushrooms. How I feel about salvia, all those things, man. They all have their place, just like ayahuasca has its place. Just like all of those kind of things where people are getting massive help by using ayahuasca or things like that now. But to the average person, should they just go do ayahuasca? Fuck no. Why would you want to puke for 8 hours and trip balls for 8 hours just to have a awakening experience where you could eat mushrooms and giggle while watching a movie and feel the same?
Puking for 8 hours. So.
That sounds rough, bro. Yeah, that's like where, like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm always down for new experience. And like, I used to jokingly, like, say I was like a psychonaut. I would try them all like an astronaut. Just do it and launch off and see what happens.
Just try them all at once.
Bro, I've done acid and mushrooms at the same time. It felt weird. It felt like it was like, because acid to me is very human. It feels like chemical. Feels like not, like, it feels like us manipulating things. Or like when you take mushrooms, you're like, oh, this is what nature feels like.
Yeah.
That's the thing I love about it, dude, is like when you can see the trees breathing, and you can see the breeze, like not even just in color. You can see like auras of things. You can see everything, dude. Probably my favorite thing was like, well, when I ate an ounce of mushrooms on my birthday, man, I was like sitting out on the deck here and just literally, dude, hanging out with Rubble, man, just petting my dog. And like, he's just looking at me like he could tell something's going on, but he was just like licking me and chilling. I'm just hanging out, and like Everest, our other dog, runs up, and like they're both just like chilling. I'm just sitting there petting the dogs, just looking up at the sky, loving life. Like, dude, I mean, literally, dude, that was like my happy place. Just chilling with my dogs, floating, just having a great time. Like, to me, that's what your birthday should be.
100%. I can't believe that we were able to talk about hallucinogens
Dude, I know.
for almost that, pretty much the whole podcast.
Dude, I love hallucinogens, man.
I kind
Dude,
of,
I would totally do a full episode on mushrooms,
I would
dude.
like to do. We could do that.
That's an easy one, dude.
And I just told you I found a pound.
Yeah, dude.
Plus, I got the.
You know what we
I'd
should
like to try
do?
DMT.
Yeah, oh, I'd be down. Dude, we should do a mushroom episode without telling anyone it's a mushroom episode and see if they can pick it. If they could figure out which one was the mushroom episode. We just eat them and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but dude, I love mushrooms, man.
Yeah.
Dude, and I love the fact of how many people are able to like convert to trying mushrooms for the first time. Like, and it's funny when I see people who were like ex-addicts trying mushrooms, and then they're like, "Oh my god, why did I do other drugs?"
Well, that was the thing. When I was in my depression, I was like, there was no more drugs, there was no more people, there was this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
And I can't say for certain if that was it, but like, man, I can't believe how well it worked.
Dude, and the crazy part to me is like, so it's funny, like,
again, I'm not suggesting.
Yeah, but I'm suggesting eating some mushrooms. But I've seen like literally, dude, like people that I know that are ex addicts and like that were, you know, hardcore heroin and meth addicts,
Mm-hmm.
that the first time they tried mushrooms, they're like, holy crap. And like it was crazy the first time that one of my wife's friends tried them. It was hilarious because it was like the most random experience. But dude, she was like crying, laughing, being like, everything is so beautiful, man. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I do other things? And was like bawling, being like, it's so beautiful. I'm like,
I love being in that really happy high.
Oh yeah.
Where he just smiles all.
Bro, I feel like I can only live in that. I've never.
That God dosage.
Yeah.
I was not in a laughy state. I was in.
Oh, you got to find your happy medium, dude. Like
that one was just a learning.
Yeah, I would not suggest for the average person to eat 7 grams of mushrooms, dude. And I only really ever suggest doing a large amount like that to people that I know have like experienced other drugs. Because like 7 is like you can't run away from it, and it's not going to shut off, and there's no escaping it. You're just there.
But literally,
it helps.
You healed my depression.
Yeah, bro. Well, I didn't.
You
Nature did.
Dr. Alex.
Bro, yeah. I mean, it is funny, dude, how sometimes I have thought about, like, because I recklessly will say things like that when I'm tattooing people and stuff. Just talking like,
I don't know if it was recklessly. We're close.
No, we're close. But dude, I'll tell people that I don't even know.
I was trying to make it a special moment.
Oh, well, it was a special moment for us. It was. But I'm saying I've done it, dude, to people that I've met for the first time.
Yeah.
And being like,
do it.
You should. Yeah. And then it's like, well, hopefully it went well for them.
Should check in.
Yeah, like don't do what I do. Do a smaller amount.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. I like how the Christmas episode turns into eating mushrooms, but mushrooms on Christmas, it's a good time.
Yeah, man.
Even like a little bit, you know? Even if you eat like a gram.
I'm probably going to go home and eat again.
Yeah, dude, because it feels like nothing, really. You're just kind of floating and relaxing. It's nice. Everything's just comfortable.
What do you got planned for the rest of the day?
Well, I got to build those bad boys, and then...
I was going to say, you should just... Well, kids...
Oh, no,
I gotta learning this year. You guys got to put your bike together yourself. Oh, shit.
Oh, don't worry. They ain't going to watch the whole episode. It is funny as hell, dude, that, like, so when we first posted these on, like, YouTube, like, the very first episode, and, like, so my kids' tablets and stuff, like, and even, like, my son's Xbox, I have them all signed into, like, my wife's YouTube account, like, Sam's YouTube account. Because, like, I don't know, she pays for YouTube Premium, so there's no commercials, none of that stuff. So it was funny as hell, though, because the first 2 comments on our first episode were both my kids from 2 different devices. If you look at the comments, it's just 2 comments from Sam. The first comment says, turd. That was Brody. It just writes, turd. And then literally Ivy writes, "I love you, Daddy." They're literally right after. Like,
That's awesome. That's
hilarious.
adorable.
Yeah, like they're stoked that we even do any of this stuff. They're just like, "Oh man."
Yeah,
You're like, well, yeah, dude, for
I
sure.
love that.
Well, dude, I've been trying to tell my kids forever. My kids are both super creative, love, like, I mean, they watch YouTube nonstop. And I'm like, dude, like, I went to school for this shit, like for video, film, and stuff. I'm like, I can literally, you want to do a YouTube channel? Do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've told them forever, do it, man. I don't care. Like, the thing that makes me laugh is for how many people are like, I don't want my kids on social media. Sure, that's shit because there's insane things that they could run into and stuff. But I don't believe in protecting your kids from like life and experiences and stuff. Like, if my kids want to do YouTube, why not?
Me and my buddy were just talking about this the other day. I got approached about doing something, and I mentioned to my bud, and he's like, "We should have been videoing our stuff from years ago," and we always talked about it. I like YouTube
Oh
is
man,
my I it I'm hoping that one day like it starts paying me and it's a career. People have made careers of this
oh
and have
yeah, bro.
done very well. It's just a stigma, and we live in a very conservative area where people don't push their kids to be who they want to be.
See, dude.
They think they gotta
Yeah.
go do blue collar, white collar, and there's nothing.
You know the thing that melts my brain though is how many people in this area growing up like push their kids to try to make the NHL or would push through sports and be like, that's such a fucking Canadian thing to push like sports like crazy, but then like for the arts or things like that or being creative, it's like no, like
Mm-hmm,
let's not do that. Like it's frowned upon to try to be a musician and waste your life
mm-hmm,
touring. Or did that person live the best fucking life?
yeah,
And even if they end up broke as fuck, they experience way
experience.
more out of life than you ever
It's the
will.
experience that like,
And like
I
we
ain't got
only,
anything other than an experience from the age of fucking whatever age 14 when I started to
yeah,
35.
dude, my whole thing is like life is about finite experiences. It's not about chasing like these grand things. Because, dude, at the end of the day, think of it this way: when you think back 15 years from ago, 10 years ago, can you remember every moment from 10 years ago, or do you only remember the highlights?
The high, for sure.
Exactly. So, like, do you not want your highlight reel to be way more badass when you look back the rest of your
Oh,
life, or be like, I worked hard for this?
yeah.
Sure, you can work hard for anything, but like, if it doesn't bring you joy, what are you doing? So, like, to
Yeah.
me, we can make these every single week, and if people like them or don't, they need a fat dick. I'm gonna just do what I want to do regardless.
I
That's who I am regardless. I don't care.
podcast. It's so much fun, man. And doing both styles is very interesting.
Well, it's got to be for you,
Because
dude. Because like,
I filmed two for my other podcast this week,
yeah,
and then this one's like I love this one. Okay, I truly love this one, but this right here
well, because this
is
is
so
just
much.
us.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, bro.
It's a blast when you get to be with your like. I filmed with my best friend this week.
Yeah,
Like we did a really cool story about him. I get to sit with my other best friend, and we just talk
yeah, dude.
shrooms.
Exactly. Like,
And we talk experience, and we talk like
see, like the biggest thing I want to do with this always, dude, is just to, like, how many people do you talk to in your regular life that'll talk to you about things that they'll never talk to anyone else about?
it is quite fascinating.
Yeah, bro, and it's always been that way for me to
Mm-hmm.
where people will like
Well, use a
unload it.
tattoo artist.
Oh, bro, I've heard some fucked up things
They
being a
walk in
tattoo
here,
artist.
they see Big Poppy, and they're like, "Oh, let me unload on
Oh,
Poppy."
bro, it's weird, dude. It's weird sometimes.
I
Like,
couldn't even imagine
I
the
have
shit you
heard
heard.
so many from like the most intense things to the most just hilarious, outlandish stuff. But it's like, dude, I've had people just full tilt ball tell me about abuse to people telling me about, drug fueled experiences doing stupid things to like the most hilarious things. I've had conversations like intellectual conversations and stuff. Shit, when I was tattooing my buddy Pep last weekend, him and I are just talking about like the Catholic Church, God, like talking about literally religion, like spirituality, everything. So
Mm-hmm.
it's weird,
Mm-hmm.
but like everyone will talk to me about anything.
Yeah.
And so, like, to me, I want to use this platform to kind of do the same thing.
100%.
You know what I mean? Talk about all the things that nobody wants to admit or talk about or are scared to or have questions about,
Yeah.
whatever. Because, I don't know, dude, there's nothing that's off topic for me. I don't really give a fuck. Like,
Yeah,
dude, I'll
no.
tell you, I'll talk about anything, regardless. Like, dude, anything. When it comes to politics, all that kind of stuff.
It's
Anything.
fun because you will, and everybody knows how uncomfortable I get. It's funny because I'll be like, it's mainly just because I don't know. And
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
like,
want to say something that I'm,
no, and see,
but
you
I
and
don't care. I'll also be like, if I feel like it's morally or ethically, I'll
yeah.
argue whatever. I don't really care.
See, and like I think the cool thing with you and I is that where you and I are very similar in the fact that we both are very liberal and have a very liberal view on a lot of things, but then are also like kind of conservative in certain areas where you and I might differ in some, but
Mm-hmm.
and sort of the same thing. Like to me, dude, I believe everybody has the right to believe what they want,
Mm-hmm.
do what they want, live life the way they should and want to, as long as it doesn't negatively impact everybody around them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to be a drug addict, thumbs up, bro. Go for it. As long as you're only ruining your own life.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start ruining other people's lives, okay,
Yeah.
now it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like you want to be an alcoholic, cool. If you want to ruin your life,
Yeah.
that's fine, but don't ruin anyone else's. And it's sort of the same with like all political things. I feel the same when it comes to government, when it comes to any of those things. And then there's like somewhere it's so confusing. Like, dude, like yesterday, like I'm sorry, the one thing that is so confusing to me, and this only just came to mind because I was so baffled yesterday that literally, dude, when we were shopping in Windsor, there was a free Palestine protest going on in front of the Devonshire Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a guy dressed up as the Grinch with an Indigo Kids sign promoting Indigo Kids, waving a Palestine flag. And you're in Canada. This is the thing that kills me.
But then they have one out front of the old Blockbuster here in Chatham.
Yeah, bro. The thing that kills me is like, don't get me wrong, dude. I think any atrocity to where any innocent people are being killed is fucked up, regardless. But what do you think your protest in Windsor is going to do for Palestine? What else is Canada going to do for Palestine at this point? Truthfully, we've already given a fuck ton of money. You're already getting way more benefits than actual Canadians do. And when I say actual Canadians, I mean, dude, gonna throw it out there, natives don't get fuck all. You don't even have clean running water. Throwing that out there, motherfuckers. Truthfully. So it's like, go, you want to protest being in Windsor. Why?
Anywhere.
Dude, but when I say Windsor, it's you're so accepted in Windsor. You're accepted everywhere in Canada. Like everybody is basically accepting until you push things to make things fucked up. When you're how am I supposed to take your protest in any way serious when you're in a Grinch outfit, bro?
Yeah, that's a bit different. I wonder what
I was so baffled
the marketing behind that was.
No, I assume that he worked for Indigo Kids, standing in front of chapters, and then is also like, I'm also pro-Palestine, so gonna wave a flag. And because we're all a bunch of fucking pussies in Canada now, that no one's gonna say, bro, you're at work right now? What are you doing? Why are you? And what is, dude? If you're from Palestine, fuck, dude. Yeah, you should be mad that your people were getting just wiped out over nothing. And dude, do I agree to the things that have happened to the Jewish people? No. Do I think all of it is fucked up? Yeah. But what is your protest in front of the mall in Windsor going to do? Absolutely nothing, you whiny pussies. Because, dude, if a bunch of, I don't care what your protest is, If you're not even protesting in the country where it's happening, you're a fucking pussy. If it's not happening there, what do you think? What are we going to do on the other side of the world? It's real easy to wave a flag if you're not there.
I
Just like every person who put up a Ukraine flag but ain't flying there to do anything. Anyone on the Russian side that ain't going to go there and do something, then shut the fuck up. If you're not going to, then shut up.
I feel you.
Like, the thing that kills me is, like, if you realize borders are imaginary retarded things that we as humans decided to do to say this is my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then we all fight about that dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my real political view on all this dumb shit is stop waving your stupid fucking flag as if those 4 colors on that flag mean that you're different from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the weird thing is when you put your flag down, dude, you go clock out a fucking, indigo, and then you're standing in the Starbucks line after you feel good about fucking protesting against Palestine. The fuck, dude? Put down your latte, you bitch, and go over there and do something.
Okay.
Put down that scone. Like, what are you doing? Like, are we fucking serious about this? It's the stupidest thing in the world to me. Shutting a street down in a protest. What does that do? You're just irritating everyone.
It does always baffle my mind.
Because you're in the wrong country.
I'm
all for fighting for your freedoms, but do it where you're supposed to.
And like you said, we do help.
Yeah.
We've sent over.
And like, dude, what the fuck other help do you want? Canada is tanking like a motherfucker because we help everyone. Because we just give away money like a bunch of morons and don't help people that are here. How stupid is this?
Our own backyard's flooded.
The thing that kills me is, like, we don't do anything to help anybody. Really. It's just a pawn and giving away money for nothing. It's all the same stupid shit.
Right.
Once people realize, dude, at the end of the day, that a person, if you take away their beliefs and everything, they are no different than you or me.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. It doesn't matter what walk of life they come from. It doesn't matter what fucking country they came from, who they fuck, what they fuck, whatever, unless you're a goat fucker. Just saying. But no matter what it is, you're a fucking person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like, dude, no matter what, especially if you're a religious person. If you're a Christian and you look at anybody in a negative way, fuck you, you're a fake bitch. If you're a Muslim and you treat everyone with disrespect, you're fake as fuck too. If you're fucking Jewish and you do the same, you're a fucking disgrace. It all is. Mm-hmm. Anybody, if you believe in a higher power and then you disrespect somebody else, you fucking are ridiculous to me.
Fucking Alex just fucking sending it.
The Grinch Palestine protest got
that fucking fired you up.
Well, dude,
that was great, by the way.
But it's the fucking truth, dude. That is the shit that kills me.
That's all stuff
because,
I can speak on.
Well, dude, it's just the thing that, like, if my kids were there, because I've had to explain to my kids, what is that? Why are they waving that flag? What is that flag? Why are they doing that? Why do I have to explain to a 7-year-old why a guy in a Grinch costume is protesting? Why? And, like, no offense to the guy in the fucking Grinch costume, I feel bad for you all the way around. The motherfucker was in his 60s for sure. Otherwise, you were a rough-looking 40. Just saying. And, like, dude, but the thing that kills me, there's probably 50 fucking people protesting. But they're all just standing around the corner there. But they're all drinking Tim Hortons. They're all drinking Starbucks. And they're all sitting there. How are you, instead of doing that, take the fucking money you would have spent on Starbucks and give it to the kid who doesn't have a fucking Christmas? Why don't you pull your money together and go do something?
Yeah.
Why don't you do something positive?
Yeah.
Like, you want to do something for Palestine? I don't know. Why don't you do something like, I don't know, do a fucking 10K run and put all the money that you raise towards that?
What are they trying to do by
nothing?
What
feel better? Make themselves feel like they're important, like they did something.
Is it trying? I don't understand what they're doing there.
Bro, like, realistically,
Are we holding Palestine?
No, this is literally the same stupid thing forever, dude. Is that, so basically, dude, the real political part of it that's fucked up is that, just like anything else, humans always overreach. The US has done it many times. Canada does it. We all intervene together and say we're doing it for, human rights, whatever. But it's all a bunch of bullshit
Mm-hmm.
because no one's actually trying to do the best you can for the humans that are there.
Mm-hmm.
You're just doing whatever makes sense politically to where you're going to gain more money or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, dude, it's people fighting over the same land where they all feel like they have rights to it from religion, and basically because they all all the world religions started in the same fucking area. And so they still battle for thousands of years over the same land.
Mm.
And then we step in, and by we, I mean stupid white people, step in and say, well, we're going to help out since you guys are all fighting over this. And we're going to say that and it really honestly started from recognizing Israel as its own country and saying, this is what it is. And not that it fucking shouldn't have been. Like, it's stupid that we're even arguing about that kind of dumb shit. But it's then saying, well, then this land now belongs to them.
Yeah.
And then Palestine, no, they believe this belongs to them too. It's the same thing as like if someone came to invade Charing Cross, I would shoot a motherfucker who tries to take my house. The same way that they are to protect their families. But then us, as stupid fucking moronic people, are like, we should get involved over there. And then we're just like, hey, we can make money off of weapons if we just go over there. And that's really what it is. It's fucking just killing a bunch of people for profit. And the thing that sucks is there's Jewish people getting killed. There's fucking Palestinian people getting killed. You really have no idea on either side. People want to argue both ways. And the reality is you're never going to know the fucking truth. You never will. You're never going to find out the actual truth as to what happened. Like even the very beginning of this whole thing with Israel with basically the attack, people getting taken in hostage.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up to do to any group of people regardless. But just for anyone who's unaware, that fucking shit happens all day, every day in countries around the world. It's happening right fucking now. Everywhere. Yeah. It's just that one was at a festival where cameras were all there perfectly to film it at the same time. And then it just ends up everywhere. And it's just an excuse to fucking have a war. Just the same as 9/11. Just the same as every other major thing that happens on TV. But all the ones where there's complete fucking genocide, like why the fuck is no one doing anything about people getting slaughtered in Nigeria? Why is no one going and doing... It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
But no one does anything about that shit because it doesn't look cool on TV and we don't gain anything from it.
It's crazy that everything's such a media...
Yeah, but that's the thing that's so sad is that so many people feel that they need to go out and protest in front of a mall to make that better. Yeah. And it's Christmas, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you think that anybody that's going and getting presents for their kids are like, oh yeah, look at that flag. Dope.
Yeah.
I should do something about that. But what are you going to do about it? How are you going to do it? What are you going to fix? Do you have anything set up for people to donate and fix anything? Because even all of the sweet charities that do that, what do you retards do with the money? Absolutely nothing. You pocket it and do nothing with it. It's the truth, dude. Look at every charity, man. Almost every charity, I'm not saying all, but almost every charity, oddly enough, have a board where people get paid to be part of the charity.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's weird how all the money ends up going to pay salaries and stuff, and only 2 to 3% of donations ever actually make it to whatever cause. Otherwise, it's administration costs. So what's your protest really doing? Fucking proud of you, Grinch. Sorry, that shit just fucking irritated the shit out of me. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, people.
Didn't mean to end this in a political rant of fuckery, but dude, if I could say one thing going into the new year, dude, love everybody for who they are, not who they're pretending to be, but who they fucking are. Love everyone the same. If you don't fucking like someone, go hug that motherfucker and change how you feel. Fix your fucking life. If you hate people, it's because you're a fucking idiot. So if anything,
fix yourself first.
Fix yourself think about family love. And if you ain't got family, man, and you know someone this Christmas that's not going to have family, be their fucking family this year.
Amen. Yeah.
And just fucking positive, bro.
I
You know what I'm saying?
got anything to add on to that? That was fucking exactly how I feel.
Right
Merry
on,
Christmas,
brother.
brother.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, brother.
Love you.